Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome back to Victor at Sea Pacific. And apparently, Darwin's just been captured by Japan. Good job. Good job, guys. Atu Defense Force has completed its repairs. That's good to know. Good job, Darwin. You've lost to. Okay. That's a major force for a port on its own, and like 5 motor torpedo boats to stand up to. 5 cruiser destroyers and a seaplane tender. I'm probably gonna have to send a fleet down to Australia in order to keep it from falling. In fact, that's probably what Task Force 8 is gonna end up doing once it's done punching Maycall into submission, and possibly even Tuvalu into submission. Yeah, there are 2 cruisers still heading north. You're still heading this way towards Wake. Good. Just trying to remember the situation. It has been a little bit since I last played Task Force 13. Unlucky number 13, which is only 2 destroyers. Hopefully I don't encounter a Japanese task force out here that's actually got ships in it. 2, which will take over the defense of Midway, although Midway is, well, at least for the moment, is also pretty heavily defended by itself. I may actually just get this force to refuel at Midway and then take Karmasky off the Japanese, but we'll see. Mare Island is producing a Yorktown in 77 days, and then lots of Liberty ships. San Diego's got the 2 Atlantas, which will then move to the Pacific, and then probably, in order to buff up the carrier groups, send one. I'll probably send them over to Pearl for the moment, just to hold them there while the Yorktown is built. Probably keep one with Task Force 1, and then send one to Task Force 12? Yeah, 12. Which is going over here and is probably going to attract a lot of attention from the Japanese, considering they're attacking Wake and the Marshall Islands and all that, so nothing left to do but to speed up time a little bit. Actually, 8. Oh, your torpedo bomber squadrons are ready to go again. Send them off to Macon again. Sure, assault. Yes, launch aircraft against Macon. Why would you ask this? I don't understand why would you ask? We are planning on taking Macon and Tarawa. Don't understand why you would have to ask about permission to launch a strike against them. That just seems silly. I still have no idea where the Task Force Ace has engaged. Raid on Macon. Raid Tarawa. Damage 37%. I'm guessing they've all dropped their bombs. Alright then. Victor Squadron is launching again, along with fighters. No, fighters are just going up this time. Along with, oh, they're going. Where are they going? Okay, we've launched an amphibious assault against Macon. I thought we would wait a little bit, but we're going. I figured we'd bomb it first and all that, but I guess not. I guess not. Macon's all the way over there. Oh, you guys have dropped your bombs. And you guys are going somewhere. Oh. Okay. You're actually launching an assault from here. When Macon still has... No, I want to... Why are you going after Tarwa? Go attack Macon. That's a bit silly. Trying to move ahead. But you can't. Because I was trying to go and look at the Macon defenses. So I know there's still some guns left. Although they're not firing. So I guess it's possible that maybe they've already been destroyed or damaged. Either way, these Wildcats are gonna raid Macon with no dog squadron. Attack Macon. Macon. Go to Macon. Not Tarwa. Macon. I just like this lone Wildcat out in front. So far, no counterfire. Oh. We got the torpedo boats. Which aren't really going to be much of a threat considering the fact that they only got 2 torpedoes each. And then they're dry. Oh, something's clearly shooting. Oh, that's Macon shooting. Oh no, I guess they have more than 2 torpedoes, these torpedo boats. Japanese get superior torpedo boats. Oh, so that Higgins boat is taking a lot of fire and not dying. Oh, now they switch their fire to this massive ships over there, and leaving this LST has been created. Alright, continue. Leaving this landing ship tank to just kind of roll up to the front door. Pretty much unharmed. It's good job, guys. Out of fuel. Okay. I don't know where Dog Squadron is. Or where they're going. Tarwa, 1 spotter. Oh, that's just a little bit confusing. Oh look, they've suddenly rejoined close to the shore. Odd that. Well, they have lost some ships. Their ships have taken some damage. In fact, there's a cargo ship coming bringing up the rear. I just noticed. But nothing else much to do except to wait and see. they just kind of disappear. Nope, there's not enough of them to make it to Macon. And she is dead. Has been lost. Yes. Because I figured that you would, I don't know, just launch more carrier strikes. I said, you know, where the hell have you, where the... Okay, you're going again. Sure. Alright. A good job, you. Where... How... Why did you go all the way up there? Okay, you're actually sending dive bombers that way. Which is the correct way. So you've effectively lost 3 of your dive bomber squadrons due to fuel. And possibly a fighter squadron. Because that's just sitting there. Where in the world is Dog Squadron at? Unless they're right there. Me nerves, me nerves, me nerves. Although, they are launching airstrikes, which is good. Yeah, they're throwing up all the squadrons they can. Successfully captured Macon Atoll. Colorado. Alright, so we got the Colorado. Porter class destroyer leader. Capture Macon, which is 500. There's a spotter, 5 torpedo boats. Torpedo boats. Macon is well, damaged, to say the least. Dog Squadron, I would like for you to land. If you can move at all. Oh yes, I can just do a recall here, can't I? Recall all flights. Except for that one SPD flight, which is up there for who knows why. Seriously, why are you all the way up there? So you have no torpedoes, 7 aerial torpedoes, 7 depth charges, 7 depth bombs, a little bit of fuel, a little bit of rations, a little bit of shells of bombs, not a whole lot. Alright, so Task Force 14, which is the Atlantas. Gonna move you towards Pearl. Task Force 1 is still repairing. It's taking a long time to repair. And of course, cruiser. Yeah, this is all the ones we can build here. San Diego is just finished its work, so let's look at San Diego. Could build Wasp, which is more of everything. That's torpedo boat for New Yorktown. Colorado does an armored deck. Slightly slower, has longer range, less damage, same armor, bigger guns. Also takes less time to build. It's gonna queue up 2 Colorado class battleships. 2 built. There's 4 submersibles around Jason. So attack that. you guys. Task Force 8. Attack the torpedo boats with torpedo bombers. Do you have the range? Maybe. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. I doubt they're going to do very well. Then again, they actually have a chance of being within range. Baker Squadron. Send them to attack there. Might as well just send everything to attack. Yeah, and then Charlie's squadron is just left alone. Are they? They might be landing again because they might not have the range. Yeah, looks like they all just decide to screw your orders. We're gonna land. Where in the world? Oh, you're going. You're all going after that spotter. All right. Okay. Well, attack Tarawa. Since it's already been spotted. And 12 should be within range. It is. So I'll send you to go and scout out Wake Island before we raid it and properly take it over this time, which is not going accidentally launch an amphibious assault before all the defenses have been taken out, like we did at Macon Atoll, which was a bit of a mistake, you could say. I may actually end up sending Task Force 1 combined with Task Force 6 with one of the Atlantas south in order to deal with the Australia problem. Warrior class destroyer leader, 8 5-inch guns, 8 Mark 15, 1 depth charge. Yeah, that's better than a Gridley, although half the torpedoes for double the guns. Pick your poison type deal. Let's get 2 of them. Then we'll have one of the Atlantis go with them to join with one of the other squadrons, or possibly even just form their own little squadron to defend Macon and Tarawa. Let's speed up time. As engaged, coastal defenses at Tarawa. Continue. Alright. Well, listen, those fighters managed to shoot down that spotter. And they've taken 5% damage. Alright. Nope, they've gone up again. 11% damage. View on map. 3 destroyers and a light cruiser. Are you within? No, you're not within range. You're almost never within range of torpedo bombers. If you're within range of torpedo bombers, things have gone wrong. We'll send up those guys. Send up Charlie's squadron. I selected all of you. Why do you have almost no fuel? That is a question I wish to have the answer for. Oh my. You're continuing your raid. The fighters are heavily damaged here. 3 dive bombers just went off that way for no reason. Oh wait, no, that's a dog squatch, which is somehow out of fuel but still making its way here. Like, I was deserted. Alright, they've encountered submersibles. You should be able to attack it on your own. Now, once again, take off. Attack. Okay, you've got at least some fuel. I guess maybe it was too soon after you taken off. Yes, you're raiding down there. Good job. And those guys should hopefully be able to knock out the submersibles, considering the fact that it's destroyers versus submarines, and destroyers will generally win in fights against submarines, unless, you know, the submarines get very lucky. Alright, let's keep going. Has been lost near Jason Atoll. Really? Really? Alright then. That's a change of plans required. And we're gonna need some more ships. Let's build a couple Clemsons. I know that's Task Force 1. It'd be nice to, you know, I don't know how to remove a ship from a fleet. That would be nice. Except it doesn't tell you really. Oh, we got one Colorado. It's in Maryland. Yeah, because it's for the sputter plane. I would like to be able to pull this fleet out, or pull that ship out of that fleet. But you can't. That's something I don't like. The fact that once you create a fleet, it's permanent. You can't unmerge ships. That's something I'm not a fan of. Midway's resupply at Midway, don't stay at Midway. Alright, all of you attack Tarawa. There you go. Oh, there's a light cruiser. Did they sink all the destroyers? Maybe. Okay, it's gonna be time for the torpedo bombers. Continue to shine. Your one and only shot, torpedo bombers. Don't mess this up. Perhaps by actually, I don't know, going to the target. Did I not have enough aviation fuel or something like that on board Task Force 12? Maybe, I don't know. Where's our unlucky target? There he is, he's a Kuma. Don't land, attack. It's an interesting way of flying you got there. Yeah, they just didn't have the fuel. Don't know why. You didn't launch any torpedoes. We launched no torpedoes. So I just lost 2 torpedo squadrons for not even a single torpedo launched. Hold on, what? Where did he come from? Where did the perf come from? Alright. Good job spotting him on the way out, or when you were flying over the area at all. Well done, guys. Well done. Fleet. I want to look. Is there a list of aviation fuel? You've got like almost 12,000 gallons of aviation fuel. If you said, I don't know, they would go and tell you if they're out of fuel or something. Because I had, you know, a couple of squadrons of torpedo bombers just crash because they didn't have any fuel at all. And they didn't even launch torpedoes, the ones that did make it. Ay, 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 ay. Either way, you're probably going to have to go and return back to Pearl or something just in order to get aircraft again. Because you have basically no aircraft left. Yes, go to Tarwa. You've all got fuel. That's good. Tell them all the rejoin formation. Wonder what the British AI is going to do about the fact that they've lost Darwin. I really have no idea where in the world the British fleet even is. I mean, there's a battleship and destroyer and one carrier coming this way. But other than that, it's... British fleet is non-existent. For lack of a better word. It just doesn't exist. Continue. Alright, slow down again for a moment. And attack Tarwa. Alright. Task Force 12. Attack Wake. It's an all but 2. Attack Wake. Yeah, and they've all got feel good. Didn't I order more than just 3 launched? Yeah, I ordered you guys to launch as well. Don't know why, I just said, nah. Launch and attack. Wake. Please and thank you. Don't get why it just decides randomly. Yeah, we're not gonna launch anything. Send you guys to attack Macon. One spotter. I have no idea where these British cruisers are going. Probably somewhere not useful. But you never know. They might actually do something useful. Continue. Continue. Right, Tarwa. Good, that's all damaged. Now, actually, all launch. Thank you. We're not just deciding, nah, we're not gonna launch today. Thank you for not deciding that. Task Force 1 is still preparing. Has been created at Mare Island. Okay. Is engaged. Task Force 8 itself. Cannot call on amphibious help for 1 day. Forgot about 12. Enemy fleet destroyed in the East Indian Ocean. They're just sailing on. Where in the world are you going? Alright, you guys. Attack Wake. Save 2 fighters for yourself. Right. Launch an amphibious assault. And then there's some dive bombers going after there as well. Santa Cruz. Well, now there's 3 corvettes going who knows where, right by Verbal, which is a much more bigger port. Box convoy. 20 cargo ships, 5 oil tankers, and 2 destroyers. There are 3 corvettes there. More corvettes. Cargo ships. Looks like they'll make it fine. Not make it fine, making fine, make it fine. Again, why did you not launch all your planes when I told you to launch all your planes? So why is most of your fighters still here? I told you, attack. Where are you going? No, attack wake. Thank you. Me nerves. Me nerves. Me nerves. Me nerves. Me nerves. At least those are actually, you know, going and attacking Wake Island instead of just randoming off somewhere. Which is a good thing. You know, making slowly becoming repaired. Doesn't have much repairs done. So 8's gonna have to go back somewhere else in order to repair. Did 2% damage. Good job, guys. Good job. Again! Why do you not launch everything I tell you to launch? Me nerves. It's very frustrating when you're telling something to launch everything and it doesn't launch everything. Task Force 8 is apparently unhappy morale-wise. Oh, because I still have it on general quarters or something like that. Oh, there he goes. That actually has a nickname. No wheel works. Okay, no, I was trying to go back to the bridge, but I hit the wrong button. Sure. Mare Island is just built in Yorktown. Look at Sound is actually building nothing. Let's build a Colorado. A Pensacola. Not gonna build a Tug or an MTB. But those war ones didn't go as far as I thought they would. But we should be able to capture Macon at the least. Not Macon, Tarawa. Considering. Yeah, they'll easily capture Tarawa unless these torpedo boats come along and interrupt their fun. Why are you guys going that way? Why are you not just landing here? I'm confused as to what you're doing. Why are you acting the way you are acting? Apparently you can't just land on the side of the beaches and all that. You have to go around. Reason, who knows? Because I certainly don't. Oh no, these guys can go and land here. I think some aspects of the AI need to be improved, because that guy almost reached a point where he could count his line, and then he went and turned around. Yeah, I think the AI could use a little bit of work. We captured Tarwa. Tennessee class battleship, Lexington class carrier, Portland class cruiser, St. Louis class cruiser. Why didn't we have the St. Louis earlier? Why was that locked behind an unlock? If anything, that should have been one of the first unlocks. Working class light cruiser. Alright, so recall all flights. You got this massive range, but you're gonna have to go back to Hawaii. Just in order to resupply. Puget Sound. Yeah, Tennessee's an improved Pennsylvania. New Mexico class. Why did we unlock the Colorado before the Tennessee? We should have unlocked the Tennessee before the Colorado. Oh, so we should have really unlocked the Lexington before the Yorktown, and there's really no reason to build a Lexington. Okay, it's got more secondary guns, but if a carrier is being engaged in close quarters combat, something's gone horribly, horribly wrong, and you should probably be expecting to lose that carrier. I don't understand why we got this after, you know, Brooklyn and Atlanta class cruisers. Or why we didn't have that instead of the Omaha. Let's queue a couple of Atlantas. And a couple Pensacola's. And then a couple Porters. And this will form a new task group. But I'm gonna call the episode here. As may I, bugginess, but we're starting to pull it back a little bit. We've captured Tarwa and Macon. 8's now going back for resupply. 12 is hitting Wake, has done basically no damage to Wake Island. These two British cruisers, which has been slowly meandering their way from Australia, past Fiji, up past the Ellis Islands, and have now passed Wake and are continuing north, making me wonder how much fuel they have left, and where in the hell they're going. Like, are they going for the Sea of Ostic? Are they gonna go capture Kamisha? Are they gonna go attack Japan through the Sea of Japan? By going through the Sea of Ostic? I really have no longer any clue where these cruisers are going. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.